of the most difficult things we face as PCOS women is understanding our symptoms. Yeah, a lot of symptoms of just normal hormonal imbalance and PCOS symptoms are often alike. So most times we actually have problems understanding our symptoms as PCOS women. If you're just seeing me for the first time, my name is Precious Chegono and I am your PCOS girl. I'm here to actually share with you my experiences with PCOS and some things that I have actually struggled with PCOS. And I'm not a medical practitioner, but I just love to share my experiences with you guys, thereby helping Nigerian women understand PCOS better. So today we're going to be talking about symptoms of PCOS and how to understand your symptoms. Yeah, before I go into this video, if you're just seeing me for the first time, kindly please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that every time I drop a video you will be notified. And also, if this video makes any sense to you, please give this video a thumbs up so you could be suggested to more people to join the family. Thank you. So today let's talk about the symptoms of PCOS, and as today I'm going to be talking about my symptoms and how my symptoms actually evolved with PCOS over time. And I'm still going to be talking about some like normal symptoms of PCOS that you might be experiencing, but you don't really know that, okay, this is what you're experiencing. So first of all, let's start out with how I found out I had PCOS. Personally, I've lived with PCOS all my life, like all my adult life. I tell you for a fact. Now, it all started when I first started getting my period. I started getting my period at 12 years old. Like, I was 12 years old when I started getting my period. And I noticed that according to what I was taught, according to what my mother told me, that your period is supposed to come every month for 12 times in a year, right? But I noticed that my period was actually never regular. When I say not regular, I don't mean it will come this month and then come in another day next month. Nah, my period was all over the place. Like, my period could come this month and decide that it has gone on rapture. And then it will not come again for the next 3 months. Like, I noticed that from the very beginning of my period. And of course, I really didn't think it was a problem. My mom did not know anything about PCOS or anything about hormonal imbalance. So, you know, when I was explaining to her, okay, this is what I'm experiencing, this is what is going on with me, she just said, you're just starting, so it's normal. So it will get better and you get to understand your body and blah blah blah. My mother, she was like, there are some people that actually see their period in their palms. Some people will hit their leg in the stone, and by the time blood come out, they have seen their period. You might just be one of them. This is actually what I had to go through. So with time, I think it now became something serious because I could actually go 6 months without getting my period. At some point I started getting it once in a year, so we started taking medical, like we started going the medical route. So we went for a scan and then they said I had pelvic inflammatory disease. Yeah, they said I had infection. It was infection that was making my period not to come. Okay, pelvic inflammatory disease, we took treatments, we took antibiotics and everything that we could do, you know, and we're trying to treat pelvic inflammatory disease. We treated pelvic inflammatory disease, and with time, I think after 2-3 weeks of treating pelvic inflammatory disease, my period came. Like, taking those antibiotics, my period came, this time with excruciating pain and blood clots. It was terrible. It was really terrible. So we went for another test again, the same pelvic inflammatory disease. One that we even went to said, oh, you have hormonal imbalance. Okay, we were getting there small. But with everything that every findings that we did, there was no time it was mentioned that I had PCOS. No time. I actually got diagnosed of PCOS for the first time in my life 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago was the first time I actually met a doctor who actually told me you have PCOS. And unfortunately, most Nigerian doctors, by the time they tell you have PCOS, they tell you go until you're ready to get pregnant, and it is really crazy. So I started reading on my own. I started studying on my own to actually understand my body, understand what's going on with me. And then I found out some symptoms of PCOS that I was experiencing, but I did not know that it was symptoms of PCOS. So yes, some of those symptoms of PCOS I was experiencing that I did not know that they were symptoms of PCOS was, number one, the missed periods. The whole period being all over the place. Number two, I was always having hormonal acne. Like there was nothing I was going to do during my teenage age. Those acne were all over my face. Like my face was rough. There was nothing I could do to my skin. My face was rough. Another thing I experienced was darkening of my skin. Like my skin could go very, very, very dark. Regardless of what I do, I could be light today. Tomorrow, I will be very dark. I tried everything concerning that. My mom did everything she could do. I didn't get any results. Another thing that is a symptom of PCOS that you could be experiencing, but I really didn't experience much, was I didn't experience weight gain until later. I started experiencing weight gain with PCOS I think 4 years ago. I've always been chubby. I don't know if it was weight gain. I don't know if I was always chubby as a result of PCOS, but I think I started experiencing the extra weight gain like 4 years ago, right? Weight gain, irregular periods, depression. Oh God. Depression was the order of my life. I was depressed as depression can get. Trust me, I started getting depressed as early as 14. I was depressed. I was always depressed. I don't know why, right? Lack of concentration, fatigue, being tired all the time. I was always tired. I lacked concentration. Like I could not concentrate on anything to save my life. I was always distracted for nothing. Like, you understand? So these symptoms, these things were the things that I personally faced with PCOS. Like I said in this video, I'm going to be explaining the symptoms based on what I experienced. Another thing I experienced was pain. I was always having this pelvic heaviness and pain. Like I was always having that heaviness below my abdomen. It will feel heavy, like something was there, you know. So it was later when I really got to understand that, okay, I had PCOS, that I started understanding that these things are actually associated with PCOS. And I started reading about it. Now, another thing that actually was a symptom, like started coming up as a symptom of PCOS for me, but later, is facial hair. Hirsutism. Oh my God. This one is the one I'm really trying to deal with right now. It has shown me shaggy. It has shown me premium shaggy. But I tell you that I have it here. Yes, because when it first started, it was all over the place. But now I think I have it under control. And so many other symptoms of PCOS that I dealt with that I really might not remember to say now, but I'm going to put them on the screen. That you might be dealing with, but you do not know, right? So in the next video, I'm going to talk about how to handle these symptoms, the best things to do. But first of all, like one thing I always tell people is, you see with PCOS, right? There's something called lean PCOS. Yeah, that's PCOS for people who are not big. Some people think PCOS only affects chubby people. No, PCOS doesn't only affect chubby people. There's something called lean PCOS. Women who don't even have body fats, but they have PCOS. I'm going to talk about that in my next video. And I'm going to talk about these symptoms of PCOS that I'm going to put on the screen and how to figure them out, how to figure your body out, how to heal your body of PCOS. I've struggled with PCOS all my life, and I'm just trying to, I'm not saying I'm perfect at trying to like heal my body of PCOS, but I can tell you for a fact that I'm understanding how my body works right now. Okay. And one of the reasons why I created this channel is so women who are struggling with PCOS, who cannot really explain to anybody, who do not understand how their body is working, will be able to understand and be able to relate. You get? So in my next video, I'm going to talk about lean PCOS. I'm going to talk about how to handle your symptoms with PCOS. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that. And whatever you want to learn about PCOS, please leave it in the comment section, and I'm definitely going to talk about it so that we can actually learn better with PCOS. Thank you so much for watching. My name is 𝐏𝐻𝐋𝐘𝐂𝐘𝐂, and it will make me really happy if you give this video a thumbs up and come back again to watch next time. Thank you.